I got my red dot in my nose. Probably get that fixed. Probably cost money. That shit is all like blood under there. Uh, um, I should probably do something else. Probably on roach patrol. The roaches come out around this time. They keep crawling out of the drains. This place is disgusting. I can't take it. Probably it's not a bad idea if you lived here and you had a leach field opposed to a sewer system like this place has. And definitely a cesspool sucks ass. Wouldn't want a cesspool. But this shit connected to the sewer, roaches are all down the freaking sewer. I mean, you crack that pipe, there's roaches everywhere down there. It's so warm down there. I don't even know how they survive, but there must be like a shitload of roaches down in the sewer pipes. I don't know how, but it is. I'm trying to make a table or fix a table that I have from Staples finally because I found a piece in Publix. I should have went down and checked their dumpster and see if they have any more like finished plywood boards. I have no idea. I can put one on the top of my toolbox over there and actually have a top. All I have is two pieces, but two pieces are better than nothing. I wonder who makes that though. It's like 3/4 ply, but it has like a veneer on it, so it looks finished. Yeah, it's okay. Instead of particle board, you always get particle board or press board with a veneer, and it's terrible. I probably showed it in one of the videos when I picked it, maybe. Maybe I didn't even post it yet. I don't know. So far behind. Oh yeah, I should have thrown it back there. Let's do it tomorrow. Who knows? You gotta check dumpsters like every freaking day after work hours. It sucks. Sometimes you just run out of daylight though. You can't ride around and do all the dumpsters before it gets dark because I do it right before it gets dark. So you gotta alternate. But we gotta check the ones around the bend tomorrow. They're half broken ass truck. We gotta fix that cool table thing. We're trying to make some tables. And I like to have a work area when I become the Copper King. Soon. Soon. This do. No, New York sucks. I was discussing that with someone on a unrelated thing the other day, actually. They were from there. And yeah, no one misses that place. I am way past on that place. Where I lived is totally trash. There was nothing there that was there. Yuppies are all over the place. Rich people, crowds, traffic, little freaking narrow ass roads, highways where you can't even go 90 miles an hour and test your car. It'll be fucking dangerous if you did a 0 to 90 in anywhere there. Here, I can do it right next door. I can do a 0 to like 120 right next door if I wanted to, and go back down to 0 and totally test the whole car right next door, or right down the road next door to here. I can run like 70 miles an hour and do a brake slam. Don't ask me how I know. I may have been testing my vehicle and brakes to make sure the repairs are okay. After hours, no one was there. But there you cannot do that, so fuck that place. I'm done with the inspections and the extra tax and everything else. No, thank you. We're done with it. Only good thing there is the food. Only thing. Everything else is gone. So, and your house now costs $800,000 when it was, $400,000. Fuck that place. Fuck that place. New York refugee. That place would always be a target for terrorists and everything else. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot there too, man. Going to summertime in New York, I worked at a shop and it was baking hot for months and months and months and months. Hot, humid, no air conditioning, sweat pouring down. Same shit as here. And then in the wintertime, it was just cold. And then it was cold, and you had dripping snow and ice that were falling off the cars all down your head and your back, this slush. So there's really nothing good. Florida has actually okay parts, I found out, even around here. If there's trees, which they seem to cut them all down and bulldoze, but if you actually have an area where there's trees, even when it's 90 degrees, it's really not too bad. And there's breezes underneath the trees. We need more trees. All those globalists who say this and that, drive your EV, whatever, kill your diesel, whatever. Fuck all those people. We need more trees. That will fix everything. We cut all the trees down. It'll change the weather patterns, everything. It's clear as day what happened when trees went missing around here. The weather got weird. We got less rain. It got hotter. And the areas would still have trees. They still have a semi-normal ecosystem. So that's what happened. You can't really have a garage sale in condo land. So there goes that. There goes that. It's mostly car parts anyway. And gas cans. That's about it. And generators, small engine equipment, toolboxes. There's not really much more than that. And then supplies. This place is very small. You should see other people's garages in condo land. Western New York. I've never been to Western New York. You should see other people's condo lands. They got shit pile on top of their car. And their car is like snow coned. It's pretty bad. Nobody buys anything anyway. If you want to go resell stuff, you're stupid because no one buys anything. Even the scrap iron yard buys it. That's why the scrap business is a lucrative business. And yeah, break it down, junk it. And if you don't think you got enough money for your stuff, what do? Get a heavier load. It's that easy. You add more. Oh, I didn't get enough of this shit. Add more shit. Find some more shit. Snow cone it. Make it heavier. More money. It's paid by the pound. So easy as that. So don't bitch about it. I only got freaking $2.50 for my steel. Get more steel. Get more steel. Easy as that. Why'd you go there when you didn't have any steel? You should have brought more. A guy 2 weeks ago in a little Tacoma, he was in front of me, didn't know how to scan his ticket. I just, like my style, I just take his ticket, don't even say anything, push the button, scan it, boop, give the ticket back to him, and then I go, cool Toyota pickup truck. That's all I said. That's all I said. And he said, I didn't make any money. Only $2.50. I go, yeah, I remember those days. Get more stuff. That's what I said. It was funny. He looked at me weird. But that's just me. That's how I roll. I do that all the time. I cash out people's tickets for them because they don't know how the machine works. I should get a 5-cent commission for all that. I'm going to tell the lady inside that I turned scrap pro. It's a good business, man. Again, we got it down, and we should expand on it. There's nothing wrong with being a junk man. Some people look down upon it. No, make literally money off shit. It's the best thing to do because people think it's the shit, and it's not shit. And you find broken stuff that's very easily fixed, and you can use your mechanical skill and tools to go fix it. So it's all a win-win. And you just constantly get free stuff. I don't like buying anything. So, what else is going on? No high-end items sold yet. And, I don't know. People just ghost you and all the other bullshit. So, nothing you can do about it. I hear no planes flying low anymore. I think maybe those low flying planes that used to be over here at night all the time. I haven't heard any in like weeks. Maybe those are freaking drug planes for real. I always thought they were drug planes. And you had a low flying airplane like around here, super freaking low, late at night, and then always like a police helicopter afterwards. I don't know. I never got it. I don't know what's going on. You'll never know. You'll never hear about it. It's all hush-hush. Shit that happens around here anyway. Most of it's hush-hush because they don't want to make it look bad for the tourists. Seem like they say that the weather's cooler than it really is, or else no one will ever travel here. It's all one big lie, censorship. How long? 2000. I've been 2007. I lurked on YouTube for 2 years. I don't break this fucking phone, but it'll be no loss. I hate this phone. I lurked on 2 years on YouTube. I was here from the very beginning, and I finally made an account in 2007. And that's when the Corvair Wild was posting a lot. My friend from school, and the molester, David's Farm, who turned out to be a molester. Remember, he used to be on the homepage of YouTube all the time. And yeah, he was a weird guy, but I guess everyone was just too naive and they didn't want to see the freaking guy's weirdness. But definitely a pedo, and he was a pedo. So that's not cool. Anyone who takes advantage of people like that. Lowest of the low. So yeah, back to that 2007. Then I posted some like stupid 144p videos, and then I took them down, and I might have put them back up like years later. I didn't want to be seen on the internet for some reason. But the shit that I could have shown if I had a video camera back then. Oh my god, man! This crazy shit on the road and the shit in freaking Queens and everything else. Man, I had some content. The car repairs, like ripping apart like my front end in the driveway. All this shit. Working when it was snowing outside. Like all this, man, I would have had some content. I would have had some content. But oh well, it is what it is. We got pictures. Sometimes. I bit off more than I can chew, and somehow we plowed through it. Somehow we got it back together. It was amazing. Could have showed the distributor when I was making grinding sounds on the wagon. Fucking piece of shit. We need a mount. Another thing we gotta buy with money. We need a keyboard. We got a wire stripper. We need a new keyboard, or we need some sort of mount for this piece of shit phone. So that'd be cool. And then things will improve. That's the only thing about money is it solves your problems. It's the only thing. It can solve your problems, like shit that you need. But to make money, just get stuff and turn it back into money. It's just a cycle. It gets literally stuff, an item, turn it into money, and then turn that back into something else. It's like basically just a phase of, it's like refrigerant. It's like a state of change. If you start thinking of money like that, do it like that. In the end, it doesn't even matter to just have money. It just matters just to have what you need. And you just change things in a state. Like, okay, I sold a rock to this guy for $1, 10,000 times, and now I have $10,000, and then I bought something else with it. So the guy thought that the rock was worth $1 and blah 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 blah. I used to laugh at that with the full financial thing. It does create more problems. I used to laugh at things with money, and then people like got so excited when I was selling them junk that I literally found in front of someone's house, or in a dumpster, or in a whatever was left behind, whatever. And they're like so like happy about the item and this and that. They think it's the most like awesomest fucking thing, and I'm kind of laughing because I know I picked it from a freaking dumpster, and then some guys give me like 20 to like $60 for it. And then they want to tell me about this and that and how awesome it is. And I'm like, I don't care. Deal's done, buddy. I don't care. Cost me money now. You gotta like shut people down. I stopped selling. I didn't like really selling car parts like that because then people got all passionate about their car and shit. And I had to go like say like, oh yeah, someone else's car. They left it here. And it's just to like make some shit up. Oh, because I have like all 30-year-old Chevys, and why the fuck do I have like some part for a Jeep? Or like a wheel from a Toyota. And this doesn't make any fucking sense. But they asked. You have to make some shit up. And yeah. Like that. What else sold? Well, some guy was asking me about a Dremel I have on eBay. They're asking me, how do you know it wasn't used much? They wrote me a question like that. How do you know it wasn't used much? I go, I fucking bought the thing new. I just put it like that. I bought the thing new. Message sent. Like, seriously? And then it freaking sat in the battery, got bad on it. So we threw the battery away because they leave the batteries outside and the batteries get corroded. Because someone's, I don't know, they did it about 6 times. Same people, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know. Well, stomach shit. What was the other one? Are you the original owner of like a vacuum or something? People are asking, like, what the fuck? Okay. What doesn't matter? It's like a freaking 10-year-old vacuum. I'm like trying to sell some Dyson vacuum. Are you the original owner? Hello, Miles. Do you have bill of sale for vacuum cleaner? I don't know. I don't know. Fucked up, man. Anyway, what else did we get rid of that we shouldn't have got rid of? I don't know. I just can't wait till the wire strippers here, man. We're making a table. We got that. We got it all set up. We got the little rolly table we got from Staples that we can mount the wire stripper on. We got the freaking computer chair out of the Staples dumpster, the return that we can use to sit on. And just chill outside, man. Chill outside because I have a little rolly table, a little chair, and go and just strip wire. Set up a freaking umbrella. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a blast. We're gonna have a blast. Hopefully I can strip enough wire to make like $1,000. I've seen that shit at the scrap iron yard. I've seen people with copper wire, with copper checkout, like $560 at the scrap iron yard. $560. Like, what? I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that guy for real. That's always was my life goal. Complete junk. $560. Yes. Yeah, we'll be on our way. $560. That's 80 times. About 80 times will buy you a Hino. So that's $40,000. You can do it. You can do it. Find better stuff. Do the untraditional way, not the traditional way. Anyway, what else in there? Hopefully we get parts for the weed eater tomorrow. Maybe we'll have a coil back again. We gotta watch some videos on that shit though. How to put the freaking ring terminal on the spark plug back in the wire. I think you just pierce it and you thread the boot through. I've done it before. A lot of things I haven't done, but once you've done it, then you're a pro. You did it once, and now you're a professional now, right? And you know everything, and you can go join an internet forum and post on Reddit and whatever else because you did it all. Because everyone's a pro now because they watched the video. Yeah. Another cool thing is, or not cool, I threw out a lot of good steel. And I could have used this steel to like patch rust holes in the car. I mean, like primo steel. And I don't know, I kind of feel bad about it, but I just don't have room to store it. And that's a thing that's fucking with my head, that I can get a lot of good stuff, but I can't do anything with it because I don't have room for it. I literally need like a 4 by, even like a 4 by 4 foot area. I used to have it in my old house. I don't have it here. Even outside, you can just store material. I don't have it here. I have like freaking 10 inch by 30 inch, 36 inch is all you got. Fucking sucks, and it's jammed. So, and then you can actually store stuff and go through it and then consolidate it then. But I was saving a lot of shit for a lot of time for a future life that never happened, and the shit just has to go, unfortunately. So. You thought at X amount of time. You're being hopeful. If anything, you're being hopeful that something would happen, and it didn't. Anyway, my junk philanthropy though is totally gone. I was gonna like give away shit to people and put stuff for free. Me, I just have the same shit that I had since I've been driving when I was 17, and I don't really care because I've driven about over 9,000 different cars that weren't mine, and really, I don't really care. Some of them are cool, some of them weren't. A lot of them I go, I never want to own this piece of shit. So that's that. You can keep the same car for a very long time. Crazy Grandpa had the same car, 1956 old, till like he died. So there you go. You get an old ass car. But then again, that car is probably only like 30-something years old or something when they died. My shit's older now. But the only difference is my 30-year-old shit still runs, and that car didn't, and that car is really fucked up. So. Could have made videos of that too on YouTube if I had a camera when we had the old car, but then that got sold because somebody wanted it gone. Needed a fuel tank. Fusik in Connecticut or something like that. Something with an F. They sell reproduction gas tanks. I had no idea. If I knew that back then, we wouldn't get a gas tank for it. Could have been just fine. And a bunch of other parts. Their brake rebuilt and other bullshit. Would have been fine. Oh well. And then people at the Toyota shop probably could have helped me with the small rust spots I had in the dog legs, which they all had. And weld in some panels and straighten the bumper and the other bullshit. Would have been alright. On a budget. Yes, I would not really want any vehicles. Vehicles are just a liability. Basically have the same vehicle forever and just keep it going and say fuck it. When everyone tells you you need a new car or new this, tell them to go eat shit. Anyway. Good thing about here though, you don't gotta worry about the freaking road salt eating the shit out of your car. I would have had so much damn more rust. Eh, screw that shit. Yeah, and then, oh, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to wash the truck outside because this fucking mosquito sprayer was over there last night. And there's DEET all over it, but it didn't rain. So, might be alright. Yes, they are. They're made from recycled metal that I trade in at the scrap iron yard, and all the shit's made in China. And then they grind that up and throw it in a big molten thing and make new steel out of it. So you're getting a vehicle made out of recycled Chinese bicycles. All right, and rust and melted plastic. So the junkyard is filled with new cars. I told you I need $40,000 to buy a used piece of shit Hino tow truck or something like that. And then you can keep on hauling those junk cars because they're all junk and they're all broken. Like literally six to 10 years, the car's shot. No. So they're all over the junkyard. Everything in there is 6 to 10 years old. So, and you could trade them in with no title if they're 10 years old, 10 years or older, which is pretty cool. So, I mean, you're better off whatever the hell runs and cheaps, and you can fix yourself, and you can still get parts for. I was always thinking about like how those, you know, those stupid like Pontiac G8s and shit like that. Like, oh yeah, that's a cool car. Oh yeah, that's a cool car. Chevy SS. Oh, cool car, cool car. And there were a couple other weird oddball things. But guess what? That car is harder to get parts for than one of these things. And these things are really hard to get parts for now. And they used to be everywhere. Everywhere. So why would you even want something like that when you can't even get parts for it? Most stupidest shit. That's why you just get like a GMT 100 or something. Pickup truck. She can have like freaking 580,000 miles on it. The thing still runs. And there's parts everywhere for them. You know, everywhere. So, better way to go. You want the vehicle that has like the most like interchangeable parts content. That's the shit you put money into. Yep. And I've driven a lot of oddball cars that were pretty cool, but if you thought about the financial shit of it and like not getting parts for it, you're just like on the serviceability, you're like, nope. No want that shit. No, thank you. That's gonna break, this is gonna break, that's gonna break. And then you see the same thing broken when you've driven 9,000 cars, or more actually. Well, 9,000 cars on the street. And then I don't want to tell you how many lock cars. Lock cars, that number freaking doubles or triples. Just taking a car, boom, 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 lot. And you can tell everything that's broken on it because you drove it like a mile down the road and back. That's probably more like 18,000 or even, you know, more than that cars. I've driven a lot of different cars. And you can see all the same shit that breaks on the same model. And yeah. Not good. Not good. Fuck cars, though. There's more to life than cars. What about those people, right? They have social media profiles and like Facebook, Twitter, whatever. They don't show a picture of themselves, but they show a picture of their car, and the car is like a fucking Subaru wagon with like lights on it or something. And like, how stupid is that? Like antisocial or whatever the hell? Like, I don't know. Like their pickup truck with like their freaking tow mirrors and their stick out wheels. Like, who the fuck cares? You can always tell what's important in someone's life if they have social media, but their fucked up profile picture, it's just boom. That's the most important thing in their life. Oh yeah. Oh, new Toyota Tundra. New Toyota Tundra is no good no more. They got the V6 or whatever. Toyota's been a pile of shit when I was about working for them, man. Like 2006 was still okay. Then 2007 came along, got worse. 2008 came along, got even more worse. 2009 came even more worse. You had the old guys in the back. The old guys in the back telling me they bought a Hyundai or something. They said it was better quality than the Toyota was at the time. And it probably was. Now Hyundai is no good anymore either, but they were saying like this is like the bullshit that they saw at the dealer and they were working for the American companies. So it was going downhill then. So there you go. Long time. And people can't stay at the top forever. So even when Toyota's a piece of shit, industry's done. Over. Yep, and that's a piece of junk. Twin turbo V6. I see those all over the place here. No 5.7 gas hog anymore. Yep. When those things came out, it was weird. And then we were putting supercharger kits on them on the 5.7 ones. They ran pretty fast, but they were ugly looking, the first generation. And they were way too wide and they barely fit on our lifts and in our shop. And they have like what, like a 2-piece or a 3-piece drive shaft or something. Drive shaft starts out like this big, and then it gets like freaking this big, this big at the end. So it looks like right when you look on the truck's drive shaft's like that big, and then off the transmission it's like, what the fuck? That's how they did it. I don't know. And then they rotted out, and the frames rotted out, and the 4Runner frames rotted out, and the Tacoma frames rotted out. And then they made them less and less serviceable. So when you change the oil, you gotta take off like 6 different panels, and they fall on your head, and all dirt and shit comes down too, and road salt and leaves, and then the little 10mm bolts break off, and then just to get to the fucking oil filter, or the drain thing. Oh yeah, I think they are. I don't know. Nissan's a pile of shit anyway. I think the most basic car you can get now is a Nissan Sentra. I think it still comes with a 5-speed manual. So that's like the only good car that probably exists for Nissan. Like a piece of shit Sentra with a 5-speed manual. Yeah, I think it has power windows too, which is cool. Crank windows kind of suck. But everything else is pretty much basic on it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think the last simple basic car that they stopped making was the Mitsubishi Mirage. It was only like 78 horsepower. I think it was a 3-cylinder. It gets like 50 something miles per gallon. All right, back on internet. Maybe the internet fucked up or something. Who the hell knows? But yeah, Mitsubishi. I don't know why this thing keeps reconnecting. So I think I don't know why this thing keeps reconnecting. So I think you can still get a 5-speed in a Nissan Sentra, but there's some problem with this thing. Maybe, I don't know. And then you had that stupid skip shift with the manual transmissions. I found this in a dumpster, brand new Leviton. They throw it in a dumpster. I don't know. Check every dumpster. Can't get a manual semi truck anymore. That kind of sucks. Everything's control. And then the transmissions, when they fail, nobody's even rebuilding them. So it's just replace only. So transmission shops should probably be out of business in the next 5 to 10 years or something like that. Definitely. They will be out of business and nobody's going to do transmissions. So if you know about transmissions, like the old style ones, Who knows? Build something in your backyard. I would love to get into transmission rebuilding. This time I have no room and no life and anything else. If I get into transmission rebuilding, I'll probably be okay at it, and I can do okay with 4L60Es. To specialize in one transmission for now, and then branch out to the 4L80E and whatever the hell else I want to do. Maybe I'll do some manuals too, like T5s, T56s, some shit like that. You just need some basic tools, and measurement devices, and just be good and organized and know what to look for. And the pressure plate you buy so you can test everything. And you check the air and the but yeah, that's pretty cool. I used to have no idea about automatic transmissions, but now I know a lot more. So that'd be cool. Should probably focus on that now. I don't know if I have room now. Should. That gave me an idea though. See, the scrap iron art gave me ideas. I thought about transmission rebuilding when I threw out a huge pile of transmissions. Sometimes they still do in the scrap iron pile. And then the idiots don't even separate it. They don't separate the transmissions at all, and they're all cast cases, but they throw them in the steel pile. Like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? When you could literally strip out that transmission in probably 10 minutes or less. Maybe even quicker if you're good with power tools. You can break down a whole transmission fast. You know, because the sub-assemblies will take longer to break apart, but just to get it to the case, you can do that fairly fast. I don't have an 85 Chevy wagon. I have no wagon. I have an old wagon. And my hand is on it right now. And it starts and stalls, and it's like all fucked up. But the brakes kind of work again because I cleaned and adjusted the rear brakes finally. They only were about like 45 clicks out. I have no idea why. And yeah, a couple of the windows fucked up on it. The regulator, they broke that shit last year. So I gotta take the whole door panel off and put a motor on it. If I even still have motors. And a couple other things. 85 Chevy wagon's way too old. I don't know why people want that. I get all 90s shit. And then Impala has a bad tune on it. We have to figure that out. Find a cable. Yeah, a lot of things to do. I think I totally give up on finding an entry-level CDL job. And we got the wagon, though I'm sitting on it. I'm literally sitting on the roof of the wagon right here. Bam. Has grease all over the roof. It's a piece of junk. It's the same vehicles for a very long time. I had other vehicles, they got all sold. Gotten rid of. They were junk anyway. They got something good like a GMT 800, but they trashed that thing. Was it got 203 on it now or something? It still goes. This needs a lot of maintenance, but it's not getting any better. They all have 200 on them now, so who cares? The truck's almost stalls. I can't really use that much because something's fucked up with it. Probably a fuel pump. Something's stalling in reverse now. When it does stall in reverse, maybe I will put a fuel pressure tester on it. Maybe. I will again. It's close to stalling in reverse. It like really wants to go compared to last year. It's holding on with the red. And it's definitely running lean because the exhaust smells terrible on it, like it's trying to dump fuel. But I guess it can't. And the scan tool shows that it's adding fuel, like it's running lean. And what else is weird on? I don't know. Oh, it definitely runs hotter than it used to. And the fan clutch stays locked all the time to try to cool it. Still going though. Probably is because we got a bad connection. This phone's a piece of shit anyway. Every phone's a piece of shit now. Anyway, I think it's time to get out of here anyway. It's probably movie time, shower time, and everything else. Yep. And hopefully something sells so we can afford some more shit. That's amazing. Then we get a wire stripper. Hopefully the wire stripper, though, makes back our money and then some. And... oh yeah, what else? The Orange Man's tax cuts, I think are back. $150,000 you can spend on like a vehicle for business and write it off that year. So if I buy a tow truck, which I can, even a used one, I can write off like 40 grand or something. And then like say I made like $2 and it's been negative income of like, 40, 39, 999, whatever, $2. So you probably would get like a rebate check back or something. I don't know. What? Those brakes are back again for a couple of years. Anyone looking to do something should do it. I'm trying to. That's what my whole plan was, to get a CDL or something. Then I can go buy land, buy a truck, have it LLC, have it all written off. But no, it seems like that plan's getting fucked again. But I tried. We're getting closer to it. So there's that. I'm writing in a comment section now on YouTube. People are like new CDL drivers. I'm warning them that they may have extreme difficulties in 2025 to find an entry-level position. I mean, extreme difficulties. Extreme. Not easy. And then people are like, oh, don't be so negative to them. Blah, 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 blah. I wasn't being negative to them. I wrote them like 14 fucking words saying that good luck with your CDL, whatever, but like you may have problems finding a position. Like, don't put all your bets into that you're gonna be pro trucker now and go to CDL school and get a CDL and then even find a Class B job. You're not gonna find it. It's really, really fucking bad. It's really, really bad. The only way you're getting a job right out of like CDL schools if you know someone who has a truck already, and then you will. But or you're traveling like really, really, really far away where like nobody fucking lives and nobody wants to live, and then you're gonna get some bullshit shit, and you're probably making like $700 a week. You can literally do better at like Chick-fil-A or something. So what the hell's the point? I don't know. But good luck with that. I'm about giving up on it. So many fake job ads now. I just came across about 6. I was bored tonight. Usually one day a week I'll go through all the job ads when I have set endless failure. And I'll look and it all say, oh, look around here, not around here. They lied again. Right around here. Hours and hours and hours away. And why are you even gonna go entertain that offer? Yeah, go hours and hours away, change your whole life, go over here, spend all that money, and guess what? You're still ain't gonna find shit. You're still not gonna find anything. So there you go. So yeah. Anyway, we're just scrapping our way to the future, and then we'll get a truck or something. Sounds stupid, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I have no help at all. I have no insight at all. I got nothing. I have me, myself, and I, and we'll figure it out with some wacky ass plan, because that's the only thing that might work after all other plans are exhausted. Fake bullshit people promise you this and that and tell you this and the other thing. I'm jacking off, okay? Hold on. I'm jacking off for my finale for my video. You see, I'm jacking off. And all that bullshit. Now I'm jacking down. Whee! So that, I just got lowered. That was a fun ride. So all that is just total bullshit and lies. Fake people everywhere. And yeah, unless you want to believe the fakeness, believe the fakeness. It's like putting on your fucking mask and you won't get COVID or something. And you're not even N95 masks. They're wearing their underwear over the head and then you're gonna not get COVID. It's like that kind of shit. But people believe it. We're arguing with complete morons. And you can't have an opinion anymore because the morons will gang up on you. Moron gang on your back. Or are they back there? Were moron gang on the back? No. Maybe later. Anyway. Sucks, dude. But it'll be alright. Just don't have any expectations anymore about anything. I don't. On 1 year period, well, I will definitely tell you about my expectations, how I don't have them anymore for people. I have nothing at all. You're done reaching out, done talking. It's all small talk, bullshit. Revolve around me. I'm too busy, this and that. I'm not entertaining your offer, and then everyone just goes poof anyway. I found this, I believe, on a treadmill that I scrapped like years ago. Why do I still have it? Do I really need that thing? Probably don't.